Good morning, Lola. I'm just about to do my physique update. So this is me on the camera filming myself. Hey, Lola. Oh, stretchy, stretchy. Good morning, guys. It's a beautiful sunny day in London again. I'm wearing a t-shirt. Lola is with me, and today is Sunday, and usually we start off by going to our favorite dog-friendly cafe. Sometimes I get brunch there, or sometimes I just get a coffee. I'll see what they have, what kind of selection today. I really love that cafe because it's run by these two really cool guys, and they've actually recently relocated, so now we're going to Liverpool Road, and this cafe is actually right next to her vets. So whenever we have an appointment for any vaccines, or I'm just popping in to buy some things for her, we always stop there. It's just so nice to have a dog-friendly cafe. There are quite a few dog-friendly cafes in London, especially pubs are pretty much all dog-friendly. And with Lola it's easy because she's small and a lot of them have restrictions on dog sizes. But Lola is of course welcome in most places. And on hot days like this it's better to go early because she overheats otherwise. So look, this is the vet she goes to, and right next to it you can see called Pistachio and Pickle. And it's really beautiful because you have a cafe and you can also buy lots of things there. So let's go in. Oh, come on. And they have dog water bowl. So they have all this selection. And they also sell bread. Lots of local produce, some drinks. And they also sell my favorite, this tomato sauce. It's amazing. So you can just, some days I come here and just pick up some groceries as well, like eggs, whenever, because obviously shops don't allow you to have dogs, but you can come here and get some eggs and milk in the morning with your dog, with your puppy. Just getting home and Lola is feeling super hot. Yes, you're so hot. It's such a hot day. I know, I know. Whew, it is extremely hot. I'll just show you the one I got, the food I got there. And I'll show you how I calculate my macros for it. What I got some semi-skimmed milk because I showed you that they sell some groceries, which is amazing. Are you ready for this? It is a multi-seed dark sourdough with avocado, bacon, and also tomatoes and spicy mayo. It is so good, but super easy to calculate the macros because there are 3 pieces of bacon, so I'll calculate that. I also have about 30 grams of avocado. This is just me eyeing it. And of course the actual bun. They sell similar ones in Tesco's, so I estimate that. And it's quite high fat, of course. Not super high in protein, so what I do some days when I get this, I scramble some extra egg whites, so I'll do that right now and then have that. And that will probably last me for the next 4 hours or 5 hours because this is just really filling, beautiful avocado. In terms of mayo and how to calculate sauces, things like that, I like to overestimate because you don't want to underestimate and, you know, go over your calories. But I had this one before and I think I estimated pretty okay, so we'll see. And the final product is here, egg whites and my beautiful, I don't know how to call this thing, it's not a bagel, it's like a breakfast bread thing. Whatever it is, it gives me happiness. And I'm sorry if you're watching this on prep, I feel you, because when I was on prep and I was watching things like this, it's a bit painful, but just focus on the egg whites, just look at the egg whites. Everything's gonna be alright. I think I just met my wife. Such a beautiful day. I dropped Lola off, I did some work, now I'm going to the gym to train. And I've been passing a few parks and squares and there are a lot of people, you know, doing barbecues, everybody's outside having brunch, coffees, I don't know, everything together. And I have zero FOMO, I have to say. I don't know, I feel like I'm just weird lone wolf or whatever. What I'm trying to say is that I'm so content with my own company all the time that I don't actually mind doing things by myself, and I love it so much. Maybe I'm just too independent. I don't know. Just finished training and I'm soaked. Soaked. My dinner, I'm making some steak together with kale. Ooh, I fry it on high heat from both sides for a minute, and then I just reduce it to medium heat and let it cook together with kale. And lately I've been loving using liquid aminos. A lot of people are asking me about it. It's basically like soya sauce in some way, and just good for you. I don't know, tastes good. I like it. Hey guys, so it's been a few hours and I've cried. I haven't cried for a really long time, actually a few months. Like, I think I cried a little bit, like just the other day because I saw some cute babies, but I haven't cried properly for a really long time. And I didn't really want to record post-cry, but it wasn't long, it was just kind of strong cry. And in the moment of crying, I realized that I didn't cry for a very long time, and that made me happy. And that made me cry more because I realized, oh my god, I'm crying. And then maybe my hormones are getting better, maybe I'll get my period tomorrow, I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to share something with you, which I think is quite important. So I had a bit of a funny moment with my parents, and I don't know, I just got upset, and then now I'm feeling guilty for being a bit rude to them. And of course I've ignored them during prep, and because they live in Russia, I already don't speak to them very much. Ugh, me feeling crying again, guilty. And then I wanted to apologize to them, but it was too late because of course with time difference it's too late, they're sleeping already. And then I had thoughts about them not being here one day when I'm old, and I don't know, just really random weird thoughts. I think the reason I got upset is because the older I get, the more flaws I see in them that I also have. So whenever I'm talking to them about a subject where I am imperfect or I feel like I need to improve a lot, and I see that they do those mistakes, and I'm almost feeling like, oh, you're my parents, you should be better at that than me. And then I'm thinking, oh god, if this is our genetical problem, but it's not. Of course, nothing is genetical when it comes to, you know, things and situations in life that we can improve on. Anyway, so I'm always looking at them and thinking, guys, you should be better, you should lead by example because I'm your child. Obviously, I'm adult now, but still, it's just that kind of little thing. And I realized that I do it as well with people around me, and this is probably why I spend a lot of my time alone, is because I try to stay away from people who give me negative energy, or people who are not so perfect in my eyes, or people who can do better for themselves and they don't do it. In other words, I like to listen to podcasts, I like to listen to talks, I like to spend time with people who motivate me or that give me some kind of new knowledge, you know, things like that. And when I look around, there are very, very few people like that. And then I also realize that people who inspire me the most, I know them the less. That probably creates an illusion of having a perfect life, or that's the reason they give you so much motivation. And obviously I don't get crazy amounts of messages like that, but I do get a fair amount of messages saying that I inspire people, you're so disciplined, but guys, like, everybody fights their own struggles. And I think it's just another realization that the more you know somebody, the less imperfect they are. And it just made me feel sad about some friends I've pushed away over the years. And then I cried again, realizing that, oh my god, there is no human being who is not struggling. Why are we all so pathetic? Why can't be there somebody who is stronger than all of us, who can lead by example? And yeah, nobody's perfect, guys. It sucks, isn't it? I just think it's so shitty that nobody is actually strong enough. So this is my conclusion. Nobody has their shit together. Everybody's an anxious, worried, paranoid person who compares them constantly with everybody else. And if I have something, I'm missing something else. This is my little emotional being vulnerable to you guys. Let me know, what you cry about? What was the last thing you cried about? I cried because I was a bit harsh to my parents, and I realized that there's death. And I got reminded that I have to be nicer because they're not going to be around forever, and I'm fortunate enough to have them right now in my life, and they're nice to me, and I shouldn't be so hard on them. Yeah, that's my little thought of the day. Be grateful for people who are in your life, even if they're complete assholes to you, they're still alive. And if you get to know somebody else who is perfect, very close enough, they'll be an asshole as well. I forgot to ask you one more question that's quite important. Do you know anybody who you know really well, who actually doesn't have any worries or any stresses? Just a question, because we think a lot of people are stress-free or anxiety-free from the outside, but we usually think that about people we don't know. But if you know somebody truly deeply, let me know if you ever come across of somebody completely like stable emotionally. I don't think I know anybody like that who I know well enough. I think everybody's a bit messed up or like crazy. Let me know if you have anybody that will give me hope. Anyway, I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye.